friends, welcome back to my channel, and today in this video we are going to study about multiple alleles. So we already studied what are alleles. Alleles are the alternative form of a gene. So this is a pair of homologous chromosome at same locus. In one chromosome allele 1 is present, in second chromosome the second allele is present, that is the alternative form of a same gene which is responsible for only one character, that is if it is capital T small t then it is height. Now we also have a condition or a situation called multiple allele. Multiple alleles means when we have more than two alternative forms of a gene in a particular individual, because we are diploid organisms. So in a particular individual, we will have only two alleles. That means, for example, A can have the combination of blue and this red allele. B can have the combination of blue and black allele. C can have the combination of red and brown allele, and so on. So a particular individual will have only two alleles, but in a population we can have more than two alternative forms of alleles, which we call as multiple alleles. So when more than two alleles are present, it is called multiple allele. An individual has a maximum of two different alleles, but a population can have multiple alleles. Alleles are created due to mutations. Multiple alleles create variations or polymorphisms. So till now we studied the main reason for variations or differences among individuals are due to law of independent assortment. Furthermore, some more variations are created due to crossing over. And now we know that even the multiple alleles are responsible to create further more variations. And these multiple alleles are created due to mutations. So we can say that mutations are also the reason for the variations among individuals. Now, number of genotypes increases with number of alleles. How? For example, if we have only one allele, in that case, we can form only one genotype, that is A1A1. Now suppose if we have two alleles, A1 and A2, then how many genotypes we can form? A1A1, A1A2, A2A2. So total of three genotypes we can form with two alleles. If we further increase the number of alleles up to 3, that is A1, A2, A3, then what all combination we can form? A1, A1, A1 with A2, A1 with A3. Similarly, A2, A2, A2 with A3, then A3, A3. So a total of 6, A1, 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 A2, A1, A3, then A2, 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 A3 and A3, A3. So these 6 types of genotypes we can form. So as the number of alleles increases, the number of genotypes also increases. But the formula for this is number of genotypes is equal to n into n plus 1 divided by 2, where n is the number of alleles. So if we know the number of alleles, for example 3 here, if we put 3 in this formula, then we can get the result of number of genotypes. But two conditions must be fulfilled for this. First is diploid. If you can see, the genotypes made is with combination of two alleles. That means we are talking of only diploid organisms. And the genes are present in autosome. Autosomes means non-sex chromosomes, not on the sex chromosome. These genes should present on autosomes and not on sex chromosomes. Now, why? What will happen if the gene is present in sex chromosome? Why this particular formula or this rule does not apply if the gene is present in sex chromosome? Suppose three X-linked alleles are found. X1, X2 and X3. These are the three X-linked alleles. In female, because we have XX chromosome, so we can get this 6 combination of X1, 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 X2, X1, X3, X2, 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 X3 and X3, X3. So this 6 combination of genotypes we can get in case of female. But in male, because male has only one X chromosome and one Y chromosome, so we can get 3 type of genotypes here: X1Y, X2Y, X3Y. So total is this 6 and this 3. So 6 plus 3, that is equals to 9. So if the alleles are present on sex chromosome, in that case the number of genotypes definitely increases with the increase in the alleles, but the formula we studied in the last slide, that formula we cannot apply here. Now let's go to the examples of multiple alleles. So the first example of multiple allele is our human ABO blood group system. In case of our ABO blood group system, how many alleles we have? This is to the power. So we can write I to the power A, I to the power B, I to the power O. These are the three varieties of alleles are found in human population for our blood group. How many genotypes we can make from these alleles? 6. IA, IAIB, IBIB, IAIO, IBIO, and IOIO. Now, the phenotypes what we get when 2A are present, the blood group is A. When A and B are present together, the blood group is AB. When B present together, B. AO, again A. BO, again B. OO, O blood group. So what we can see here, that when A and B are present together, both we can see as a phenotype. That means these are codominant. A and B are equally or codominant. But when A and O are present together, the phenotype we are getting here is only A. That means A is dominant over O. So here the relation between A and O is dominant recessive. Similarly with B and O, and OO, because it is recessive, so O can only show its phenotype when it is present along with another O. So total number of phenotypes 4. Though we have 6 genotypes, but the total number of phenotypes we obtained here is 4. Why? Because phenotype depends upon allelic interactions. We already studied allelic interactions. I will provide the link at the end of this video for those who have not seen this video. Okay, so based upon the allelic interactions, the phenotypes will result. So though we have 6 genotypes, but the phenotypes we have only 4, because we can see codominant relationship also, we can see dominant recessive relationship also. So this we resulted with 4 phenotype. Why? Because phenotype depends upon allelic interactions. And what kind of interaction we can see? With A and B, they are codominant, and these two are dominant over O. That is a dominant recessive relationship. So this is an example of multiple alleles, more than 2 alleles. Another example is feathering in ducks. Here, the gene responsible for the feathering in duck is gene M. Now, number of alleles, that is MR, M, and MD. So these 3 types of alleles are present in a population. How many genotypes we can form? Again, 6 genotypes, because this MR with MR, MR with M, MR with MD. Similarly, M with M, M with MD, and then MD and MD. So these are the 6 genotypes we can form. Now, I am giving you the relation between these alleles. MR is dominant over M, and M is dominant over MD. MR is responsible for restricted feather, M is responsible for mallard feather, and MD is responsible for dusky feather. Now, for this, it's your homework to find out the phenotypes. How many different varieties of phenotypes we can get in a population with these genotypes? And what are those phenotypes? In which case we will get restricted feather, mallard feather, and dusky feather. So this phenotypic outcome you have to find out and let me know in the comment section. Now another example is the coat color in rabbit. The gene responsible for the coat color is C. Alleles found in the population are capital C, small c, capital C to the power CH, and capital C to the power H. So these are the 4 varieties of alleles are found in the population for the coat color in rabbit. Now this is the relationship. Capital C is dominant over other alleles and responsible for agouti. CCH is dominant over CH and C, responsible for chinchilla. CH dominant over small c, responsible for Himalayan phenotype, and small c is for albino phenotype. So this is the relationship between the alleles. So for you, the homework is for the coat color in rabbit, you have to find the genotype also, and you have to tell me the phenotypes also. Clear? How it looks like, I'm showing you. The first one, this rabbit is agouti. That means colored rabbit. This is chinchilla, silvery gray color rabbit. This is Himalayan, that is white, but the extremities, if you can see, ear, this nose part, even their feet, these are colored. And fourth one is albino, that is totally colorless. So alleles, number of alleles, I told you, you have to find the possible genotypes and their possible outcomes. Do let me know in the comment section. If you found the video informative, please do like, share and subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon for the next video notification. Till then, stay safe, stay happy.